So, welcome again in my YouTube channel. Let's study by Hitesh sir. How are you, students? I hope you all are good and fine and safe at your home. In this video, we are going to discuss very short answer type questions from the chapter Kathmandu written by Vikram Seth. So, let us start. Which two temples did the author visit in Kathmandu? The author visited Pashupatinath Temple and Bodhnath Stupa in Kathmandu. Next question is Kathmandu is the capital of Nepal. हेवन लेक इज़ रिटन बाई विक्रम सेठ. हेवन लेक का जो एक एक्सर्ट है वो इसमें लिया गया है काठमांडू में. एवरी वन गॉट असाइड एंड बॉड टू द रॉयल प्रिंसेस. द फॉरनर्स वर वियरिंग डैश कलर क्लॉथ्स. शेफरन. बुद्धनाथ टेम्पल इज़ अ होली प्लेस फॉर बुद्धिस्ट्स. फाइनली द ऑथर took dash to reach home. Flight. The bamboo flute's pole was looking like porcupine. What signboard is there outside the Pashupatinath temple? Entrance for Hindus only. What does everyone do to the Nepalese princess in the temple? Everyone bows to the princess and make way for her. Which river flows through Kathmandu? The Bagmati river flows through Kathmandu. How is the atmosphere at the Pashupatinath temple? The atmosphere at the Pashupatinath temple is full of confusion. How is the atmosphere at the Buddhanath Stupa? At Buddhanath Stupa, there is an atmosphere of stillness. Who owned most of the shops in Kathmandu? Tibetan immigrants owned most of the shops in Kathmandu. How does the author decide to take his return journey to Delhi? He decides to come back by the plane of Nepal Airlines. Who does the writer see in at square of Kathmandu? He sees a flute seller. From where was the story taken? The story was taken from Heaven Lake. What kind of room was taken by the writer at Kathmandu? The writer Vikram Seth had taken a cheap, affordable hotel room on rent at Kathmandu. Who were the companions of the writer to visit the temples? The writer visited the temple, the two famous temples in Kathmandu along with Mr. Shah, son and nephew. Where the two temples belonged to two separate religions. Yes, the temples were belonged to two separate religions. One of the temple was a pilgrimage for Hindus and the other one of the Buddhists. What was written into the entry of Pashupatinath temple's gate? Outside the Pashupatinath temple's gate, it is written that only Hindus can get entry into the temple. Write the meaning of corpse. It means dead body. What is marzipan? It is a kind of sweet with almonds. What did the writer drink at last? Coca-Cola and a nauseating orange drink. The writer says, all this I washed down with Coca-Cola. What does all this refer to? All this refers to a bar of marzipan, a cone on the cob roasted in a charcoal brazier on the pavement, a couple of love story comics, and a reader's digest. Name 5 kinds of flutes. First is the Ridne, second the Japanese shakuhachi, the deep bansuri of Hindustani classical music, the clear or breathy flutes of South American, the high-pitched Chinese flutes. What does Vikram Seth compare to the quills of a porcupine? Vikram Seth sees a flute seller with a pole in his hands with an attachment at the top from which 50 or 60 bansuris protrude in all directions. He compares it to the quills of a porcupine. What differences does the author note between the flute seller and the other hawkers? The author says that unlike other hawkers, the flute seller plays slowly without excessive display. He does not shout out his wares. Occasionally he makes a sale, but in a curiously off-handed way, as if this were incidental to his enterprise. What is the belief of Pashupatinath about the end of Kali Yuga? The belief at Pashupatinath about the end of Kali Yuga is that when a small shrine, half protruding from the stone platform on the river, emerges fully, the goddess inside will escape, and then the evil period of the Kali Yuga will end on the earth. Compare and contrast the atmosphere in and around the Bodhinath shrine with the Pashupatinath temple. The Bodhinath shrine has a sense of stillness spread all around there, an atmosphere of hurried activity at the Pashupatinath temple. There are no crowds at the Bodhinath shrine. Many people, birds, and animals are roaming at the Pashupatinath temple. Last question is, how does the author describe Kathmandu busiest streets? The author says that Kathmandu is vivid, mercenary, religious, with small shrines to flowers adorned deities along the narrowest and busiest streets. So that's all for today. I hope this video is helpful for you. If this video is helpful for you, please subscribe my channel, like my video, and share my videos and comment the videos. So thank you and have a nice day. Keep studying, keep learning, keep busy in your studies. Thank you. Have a nice day.